Today I'm restocking my Pokemon vending machine at Diamond Nation in Flemington, New Jersey. So I've got a Pokemon machine here which carries Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and English packs, along with some other accessories. Now, if you see in the beginning, I actually have quite a few individual cards down at the bottom. I'm going to be swapping out most of that row, changing up what's in there, adding a few other Japanese sets. So right now I'm just topping off everything on the top part of it until I get down to where I'm making the changes. So some card sleeves, some ruler of the black flame Japanese going in. And once I fill those, I'm going to start swapping a couple out. So got some super electric breaker and some trick or trade packs to refill in this row. Now those hold 20 of those coils, but you can do up to 25 now if you order the coils that hold 25. You could go down to 4 or 6 depending on what products. There's different size coils once you get to the 4 range, but anywhere from 6 and higher are all the same width. All right, so we've got some English that need to get refilled, some Mega, some Destined Rivals. Now here I'm taking out Twilight Masquerade, and I'm going to be putting Surging Sparks in its place. And then once I load those up, we've got a couple Korean packs going in. V-Star 151 Mega. And then some Terrestrial Festival, as well as Super Electric Breaker. All right, down on this level, I'm pulling out some of these Pikachu cards, which I've sold a few of, but I'm going to be swapping those out with a 50 pack of stickers of exotic cars and trucks and SUVs. And these I've gotten from Alibaba. Put them online for sale on another site, and now I'm putting them in the machine. All right, some Ascended Heroes and White Flare filling up in this row. That's Japanese and white, black and white. A couple of these mini pinball games, also sourced from Alibaba. And I'm taking out these two cards, the Eevee and the Raichu, because they're doing well on another machine, so I'm going to move them over there. And that last row there is like random V cards, so they're all V cards in a magnetic case. I just added Perfect Order into the machine, and I'm putting in Chinese Reward Round. So basically, I went through a map of this machine and looked at all the Chinese, all the foreign sets that I don't have in here to see which ones I could add to put more packs in instead of the individual cards. And then here I swapped out, I had a coil in there that held 8 products, but I wanted to put 10 in because when it's real busy, a lot of times the EV pouches sell out fast. All right, so now I'm going to be taking out, these are all evolutions of EV. They're all promo cards from I think the prismatic tins. So I'm taking those all out. I've sold a few of those, but to have a whole row full of those doesn't make sense anymore. So I'm going to be swapping those out with a couple different promo cards. And that's like Reinculus or something. I don't know what it's called. But then we're going to be putting in, these are promos from Black Bolt, White Flare, from Paldean Fates, and from Prismatic Evolutions. So it's the promo cards that come with the ETBs. Again, they're in single magnetic cases. And then those are going to be for sale in the machine. And then I'm also, once I work through all of them and realize I'm pulling them all out, then I go back and grab a couple of the Japanese sets that I wanted to add back in, which was the Glory of Team Rocket. Okay, I got those all cleared out now. So it looks like we got Eevee and the Mimikyu. And then I'm going to put in Nihil Zero Japanese. Now I just decided to move the Black Bolt and White Flare promo cards next to each other on the right side. So that's why I was swapping those out so I can put in, and the reason was because the lane that I'm putting those Japanese packs in was already smaller. These 2 lanes were smaller, so instead of readjusting all the dividers, I could just put the Japanese packs over here and they would fit. I wouldn't have to adjust it. Somebody just recognized me from TikTok. That's why I reached over and waved. Okay, and then those are all set. And then I've got everything all done now. I'm now going through and I'm going to readjust all the prices to the exact packs that I just added. And that's a machine when I'm done after I cleaned it. And then there's all the packs in there lined up ready to go.